Thank you everyone for attending the 94th Women's Conference. Our theme this year is Inspire Inclusion. I'd like to welcome Arnie Joan to come and do the Welcome to Country.
I welcome you to the land of my Gadigal people. I welcome you to my Gadigal Eora country.
Let's stand strong together and inspire inclusion of all women in the workplace. So after conference, take back what you have heard over the next 2 days and use it in your workplace to inspire inclusion.
This group, the Women's Council of the PSA, 94 years it's been going for, 94 years. It stood up and asked that we take these matters on. And as I've said, it's a source of great pride that we've taken those issues up and we've achieved great outcomes. Can you please welcome Sue Walsh and enjoy your conference.
Mentorship provides guidance, advice and help and support helping women to navigate challenges. When women lift each other up, they create a ripple effect that extends beyond individual careers. And I think that Janet would actually agree with that as well. We should all celebrate Janet's life because everyone in this room, whether you're male or female, have beneficiaries of her legacy.
How are we meant to make each other get better? How are we meant to inspire inclusion? How are we meant to create legacy if you don't share and don't listen to what other people can do for you? My whole future was pretty unclear what was happening next. And the person that came up to me, someone that we all know now, is Mackenzie Arnold. She was the first person to come up to me, the first person to console me. And she's been there from, basically the start of her career into my career and offering me the support that I needed whilst I was playing and I was representing Australia at these World Cups and Olympics in the past. And for me, it was a moment when I knew I needed to give her all the support and knowledge that I had to make her succeed and make the team succeed in this World Cup.
We know that also you can never really close the gender pay gap without addressing lower levels of pay in feminised industries. Female-dominated industries like healthcare, social assistance and education and the caring professions more generally have pay gaps above the national average, and promotions and management positions are disproportionate to the women's participation in these industries.
When my best friend messaged me and said if she could come and see the baby, and I said yes. When she came to visit the baby, she brought a blanket with her. And I got to wrap my baby in the blanket, and I have that blanket. I go to sleep every night with that blanket because unfortunately that is the only thing I've got left from the baby. And what motivated me to actually start my charity. I started knitting blankets and donating them to the hospitals for women and couples who go through this, because I don't want any other woman or any couple to go home to get to the hospital pregnant and live with nothing, live empty-handed.
At the end of the day, any discussion around DV, even though we don't know how it's going to roll out, is great for me. I want systems to be held accountable. I want systems to be talking about domestic violence, because that's the only way our victims are going to get quality support, is that if we want to do better, then we will do better.
I think even in this room today, we've heard of the amazing amounts of work that women have had to do in order to kind of push that kind of needle of progress a bit further. Often it's work that is not remunerated very well, but there's a sense of purpose in terms of, wanting to do this work for the betterment of our society.
I refer to the term gender equity because the work that I do is about looking at the levers that I can pull. And the levers I can pull are those levers of equity. How can we implement measures and changes that will lift people up that need that extra lift and those levers pulled to get us to gender equality?
Because laughing is fun, and both laughter and dancing are immediate stress relievers. Because when we are looking at other people as different, as odd, as different religion, as wrong colour, wrong sex, wrong this, wrong that, when we're in that critical shit sorting frame of mind, we don't include those people. They're just humans. We can include them if we start being kinder and more grateful to other people. We inspire inclusion.